poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at another anime review. It is an anime review this time. We haven't done an anime review in a while, but we are taking a look at Jujutsu Kaisen 0. We haven't taken a look at Jujutsu Kaisen at all as an anime thing. I don't think we've taken a look at Jujutsu Kaisen 0 at all. But we have taken a look at Season 1, and Season 2 is definitely on its way, just when it's completed in dub, because I only watch stuff in dub. But Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is a movie that came out a while ago, and I did watch it twice with my girlfriend, and I've recently watched it again, so I am gonna get a review out of it whilst Jujutsu Kaisen hype is high. They're in Fortnite, they're on Season 2, and I'm genuinely excited and hyped, and I really want to talk about this movie because it is epic. It is what Jujutsu Kaisen was supposed to be. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is the prototype for Jujutsu Kaisen. The author wrote this and sort of put this out there as like a test run, as like a trial run, as like a short story to see if it'd be interesting, because he didn't think it would get picked up, but it did. So he set it as the groundwork, and he then reintroduced it as Jujutsu Kaisen and started off his story with Itadori. But here we have Yuta gains control of an extremely powerful cursed spirit and gets enrolled in the Tokyo Prefectural Jujutsu High School by sorcerers to help him control his power and keep an eye on him. So basically the film opens up with him getting bullied by his classmates, and he ends up using his cursed spirit to kill them. His cursed spirit is actually his childhood crush, his childhood girlfriend, who promised to be there forever, be together forever, until she got killed. And her spirit then bound to him to protect him and make sure that nothing bad ever happens to him. So if anything dangerous happens, she comes out and absolutely destroys shit. So Gojo finds him, enrolls him into Jujutsu High, and he's set up with the first years, which is Panda, Toj, and Makima. And we learn a bit more about Makina later, but he goes out on a mission with her to fight this demon in a school. He ends up saving 2 kids and Makima herself by letting out his girlfriend, and then Gojo's like, hey, you can't let her out again because we don't know if she'll go back in willingly, so you're never allowed to use her again. But you're going on another mission with Toj. So he gets sent out yet again to go see Toj and help him out, and obviously Toj being my favourite character, this was my favourite scene. They're in a shopping mall fighting another demon, and he's learning more about Toj and Makima, and basically he's getting more and more training, because this time he has a sword to infuse his cursed energy into and use it as like a cursed weapon. We then defeat the guy, defeat this demon, and then Geto comes to Jujutsu High, which is Gojo's old high school friend, and he declares war on Jujutsu High. So he sets out 100 demons in Tokyo, and, well, 1,000 demons, and then he goes and attacks the school whilst all the sorcerers are busy in Tokyo. So that leaves Makima and Yuta all alone in the school. So Gojo, being busy, sends Panda and Toj back to Jujutsu High to save Makima and Yuta. Geto then ends up destroying Makima and then destroying Panda and Toj, but the fight was incredible. I just loved that fight. And then we have Yuta, who basically summons his girlfriend, and they have a big fuck-off battle, a big fuck-off brawl, and he ends up making a deal with his girlfriend, saying, hey, I'll stay with you forever, I'll go play with you, just lend me all your strength, and let's defeat this guy. So they end up going and absolutely destroying him, well, almost destroying him, until Gojo arrives and just finishes him off. And then he thinks he has to go away with a demon, everyone's upset, and then the demon's like, no, you can stay here, you broke the curse, all I wanted is to be with you forever. So him making that deal technically broke the curse, because now they are together forever, and he's basically lost his demon or his curse. So he then goes off on his own to sort of train, and that's practically where the movie ends. And I'm going to be honest, the animation was fucking phenomenal. The voice acting is incredible, except Yuta. I hated Yuta's voice actor. I thought he was really whiny and annoying towards the start, but towards the end when he gets more serious and angry, he sounds a lot cooler and a lot more badass. Again, I do only watch in dub, so I am rating the dub voice actors here, and Everyone else is quite good. I love Panda and Toge. They are two of my favorite characters from Jujutsu Kaisen, as well as Megumi and Gojo. They're my top 4. So I'm glad to have seen them here. Yuta has made top 5, by the way. Yuta is my favorite character. And when we first watched it, my girlfriend said I was Yuta, just because of how he acted and how he was all about himself. He was shy, he was anxiety-ridden, and he really didn't know what was going on, very confused. And she just said, that's me, all the time. And I'm like, wow, thanks. Even the second time watching with her, she still pointed at me and said, hey, it's you. So I'm obviously Yuta now, and so I'm taking that in stride, because Yuta is badass as fuck. But it is quite interesting to see Gato here as well, before he gets his stitches on his head, before he gets killed, and gets his brain swapped out, and Gojo's here as well, with his gorgeous eyes. Gojo has some gorgeous eyes, and we get introduced to Gato's crew, which progresses and comes back in season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So that's cool that the story is all linking together. And Yuta is also rumored to come back in season 2, so I'm very excited for that as well. He was teased in season 1, but he's coming back for season 2 for sure, and I hope he does come to Fortnite at some point because he is such a good character. But hey, animation is always on point. I really love the animation in this movie. Mappa did a really good job making this movie. Making the new season, they're doing a terrible job, and I'll get onto that when I do the season 2 review. Just know they're doing bad stuff right now, so yeah, bad Mappa. Sort that out. Pay your animators, let them have rests. You don't need to rush through this. Everyone would rather wait for good quality stuff than you put out shit quality stuff. And make your animators suffer. But this is incredible, and it's quite interesting because it does still fit with the story of Jujutsu Kaisen. It is a prequel, so it does come first. So technically you should watch Jujutsu Kaisen 0, then Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, then Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, and that's how the story goes in order. So there's that, and voice actors are perfect. Same voice actors as season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and the animation is so good, the fights are good, the story is good as well. I do feel like it's very similar to Itadori's story, but with some slight changes, with obviously Sukuna being inside Itadori, but also Yuta being cursed by his demon. Again, it was supposed to be the start for this author's story. This was supposed to be what Jujutsu Kaisen was, but he didn't think it would get far. But when it got traction, he changed it and made it new and followed Itadori instead. So we do have the comparisons between these two characters. Again, they are very similar, and that is supposed to be the case because obviously, it was supposed to be how Jujutsu Kaisen started. So I'm glad that he still kept it to the story, and he does sort of integrate it well into his new revamped version. I just think that's really cool and creative, and not a lot of people would be able to do that. So props for him for doing that. It is a 10 out of 10 movie. I am going to be honest. It is one of the best anime movies that I've seen in a while. I'm going to be honest. I think it's better than Demon Slayer, the train movie that Demon Slayer had. It is so much better than that. And it is better than some of the My Hero movies as well. And that is saying something with My Hero being one of my favorite animes. I think that this is a lot better than them. It has some goated characters, some goated battle scenes, but it also has some serious moments as well. Funny moments, but also they're very carefully intertwined with the serious moments. Like, yes, sure, have a laugh, have a goof off, but we also want some serious stuff where it gets down to business and takes itself seriously, which Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 sort of struggled with. I think, because I'm rewatching Season 1 right now, and I think Season 1 sort of struggled with some goofy moments, and which sort of broke the tension with the sort of supposedly serious moments. So I'm glad that they sorted that out with this one, and they sort of getting more comfortable with it, getting more sort of sorted out with what they're trying to portray and what they want to be serious and what they want to not be. And that progression has gone on to Season 2 as well, which I'm glad with. But again, I am running out of things to talk about for this film. It is a great one. I love the story. I love the characters. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. See you all next one. Have a nice day. And as soon as I finish Season 2, there'll be a review on that for you as well. But There is 2 links in the description, which I would really appreciate if you could help me out and click them both. The first one is to help Thankmas, which is a charity that Sean McLaughlin, better known as Jacksepticeye, is running. And the second one is a link tree to my link tree, where you can go check it out, see all the stuff that I have to offer, my TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and just basically show you support. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. See you all next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe. I'm actually going now. Bye.